Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Women's Business Network, The Spotlight Show. I am your host, Marilyn Barker. I am the National Director of the Women's Business Network, and we are here today to shine our spotlight on one of our members. The Women's Business Network, we are around to connect, empower, and educate women in business. And so I'm very excited today that my guest is Allison Russell. Welcome, Allison. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks.
I'm so excited that you're here today. I know that what we're going to be talking about today doesn't always get everyone's energy pumping, but it's something everyone needs and everyone needs to talk about. So I'm very excited for you to be here today to tell us a little bit about that. So Allison is with ALR Benefits, and she's going to be talking about health coverage. And so I know that it's something that we don't all talk about all the time. However, it is something that we all need. And so I can't think of a better person to talk to than you, Allison. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll talk about how you got into doing what you do.
Sure. My name is Allison. I work in health insurance now, but I'm originally from Redding, California. It's a small town in Northern California. I was born and raised there. And then earlier this year, I just decided that I could do whatever I wanted. And at that moment, it was moving across the country and starting over. I moved here to San Antonio, Texas. And I just found that I really had a passion for helping people, and I couldn't decide in what way. So we are starting in health insurance.
That is so awesome. That is so adventurous and so brave of
Mm-hmm.
you. A lot of us don't have that. I mean, I moved to from California to Texas also, so I kind of get that, but it's a big thing. It's a big thing. And then
It
to
is.
start a new career too. So we're so excited for you to tell us a little bit about all the things that you offer.
Right. So I help mainly small businesses and self-employed with their health insurance, but I can help any individual or family out there. So what I do mainly is I offer private PPO plans that are off of the marketplace. They are not Obamacare, they are not on the exchange, and they're not a MedShare plan. So what private healthcare means is that they are underwritten plans. Typically, the rates are lower and the benefits are more than what you get on a marketplace plan. So the reason why I help small businesses and self-employed is because those people only have access to maybe their employers or their spouse's employer coverage, or they have access to Obamacare, the marketplace exchange, whatever you want to call it. So I come in and I say, okay, I have these plans. We're going to talk about them. I just find out what their situation is, what they're looking for coverage and cost wise. And then we just kind of go from there. Everybody's situation is so different. There's definitely not a one size fits all plan. So they get a free consultation with me. We go over all their needs. And then we just kind of, I look around, I find the best plan for them, and we reconvene and talk it through.
That's amazing. I'm glad that you mentioned that it's a free consultation. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
someone was to contact you and say, this is what I need, they're not under any obligation. It's not going to cost them anything. And they're going to get a variety of what's out there for their needs, right?
Absolutely. Even if they just have some questions about how it works, I mean, we're going to go over all that anyway. Even if they're just looking for some information, okay, how is what you offer different than, something that I could just find through a broker or on the marketplace? We're gonna go through all that as well. So, but the most important thing, Marilyn, is just figuring out what works best for them. Like I said, for their needs and their budget, because everybody's healthcare is different, and it's so important.
It is, and we all need it. We all need
Yeah.
it. So it's health. You do vision and dental also.
Hmm. Health, dental, vision. And then there's options for some short term disability income protector as well.
Oh, that's amazing. And
Hmm.
so this is for individuals and families.
Hmm. Individuals, families, small businesses, self employed, you name it. I work with the under 65 crowd. So,
That's awesome. That's awesome. So it's good to know that they can just call you and you can go over. You just ask them a few simple questions and you can look for the best plan for them.
mhm.
Right. So let's see. how can people get in contact with you? So I'm going to put up on the screen, I'm going to put your phone number and your website. So that's probably the best way, right? Either give you a call or give you a text. And then check out your website. I've seen your website. It's great. And then there's lots of information on there, and then they can contact you directly on there and set up a free appointment, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So call, text, and then through my website, there's a contact information box. That way, it sends me your contact information, and I can get a hold of you as well.
So, is there anything that people would need to make sure they have with them? I mean, do you need any other than their basic information? There's nothing that they would need to provide for you at that first initial consultation that they would need to know, right?
At first, no, not necessarily. I mean, it's always good if you're on a lot of medications or you have a lot of pre-existing conditions to kind of know what those are called. Most of the time, we get on a medication, we have no idea what it's called. So that's always kind of good to know. But beyond that, no, we're really just trying to investigate and figure out what's going on to begin with. So.
Okay, so that's great. So basically, you just need their information, any list of prescriptions, any issues that they might be having. It's so simple. I mean, right there, they can just provide you all with that, and then you are the one that's going to do all the legwork and find the best plan for the not only their need but for their budget. That's awesome. So I'm very excited. Thank you, because people don't realize that it's something that we all need. And then they feel so intimidated by it if they're looking for themselves. I find that you don't know. That's what your job is, right? Your job is to take it and make it easy for them. They tell you what their need is, and then you find what they need for them. That is so awesome. So thank you again, Allison. Is there anything else you'd like to say to anyone that's thinking, that they need to change their coverage?
Yeah, well, especially with open enrollment coming up, it's starting on November 1st, and we're the beginning of October, I think, last time I checked. So people are starting to think about health insurance, and if you are currently on a marketplace plan or you're thinking about signing up for 2023 this year, now is the time to start looking. Now is the time to book these appointments with a private health insurance agent and start to look at your options, because I know I don't want to sift through hundreds of plans and have no idea what I'm talking about. So
no, me either. It's
for.
great to know that there's a resource like you that's out there that can do that for me, and know that I'm not going to pay anything upfront for that, and I know that you're going to find the best plan for me. So yes, Allison's going to take out the hard work for all of us. We don't have to go out there and Google it and say, what are we looking at? We have no idea what we're looking at. Allison's going to do that for us. So I really encourage everyone to contact Allison, get that free consultation, find the right plan for you, and make sure you get that health care that you need, especially with the new year coming. Well, thank you so much, Allison. We're just about out of time. So Allison is a member of our San Antonio North chapter in Texas. But she can help people all across the United States. It doesn't matter where you are. So give her a call or check out her website. You can find all her information on the womensbusinessnetwork.com, and she will be happy to help you and get you set up. Like she said, she's all about helping people, and that's what we are here at the Women's Business Network too. We're all about helping each other and finding the right product or service and the right connection for you. So once again, Allison, thank you so much for being here today. And we look forward to, talking to you again in the future and making sure that everyone has the right healthcare coverage for them.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Marilyn.